How's everybody? I hope you're doing well. I do. Um, I'm checking to see. What's going on here. All right. I don't see a picture. I'm not seeing a picture. I'm not seeing video. I see we got the audio. How come I got no video? All right, we're gonna go check YouTube because this should be streaming YouTube and Rumble. Looks like it is. I got no video. Why do I have no video? Maybe now. Okay, so it looks like got about a minute delay. All right, we've got YouTube. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Go back over to Rumble. Do I have video on Rumble? All right, we got it. Okay, so turn this. I can't turn the camera around, so all right. We got about a 30-second delay. And what we got out here is fire. 1775. Well, the majority of Americans were celebrating 4th of July in 1776. That's because we're so dumbed down that we celebrate what's known as Independence Day in 1776, but that's really the year of the slaves. This is going to be hard to see from here. Got about a 30-second delay. I'm watching on my second phone. All right, this is starting the show. I'm gonna take up on the roof. I think we're gonna be able to get a good look if I take it up on the roof. All right, up on the roof. Got to shout it from the rooftop, right? Oh, I don't want to trip on this roof vent. One thing I don't want to do. I didn't want to drop the other phone either, but I did. I think over on this end of the roof will be a better. All right, I'm gonna squat down here. I'm gonna wait for the feed to catch up. All right, there we go. $17.75. You see, the Revolutionary War never ended. The Revolutionary War never ended. And our enemies have infiltrated virtually every aspect of our society, from the education to the medical to the military to the science, you name it. Everything and anything has been infiltrated and toxified and made sick. We're sick spiritually, we're sick physically, we're sick, sick, sick. So 1775, people. That if we're going to celebrate anything, we should be celebrating the fight for independence that never ended, although most everybody thought that it did. So now I have not loaded anything up to Rumble, I think, since the 12th of June. I'm not sure when the last time I put anything out on YouTube. This is live right now, YouTube and Rumble. Now, I'm sending a clear comm here. Every night when I light up around here, I got a lot of lights. I go with queue times as much as possible, and I put my communications out. I'm gonna turn this a little bit and try and hold it steady and see if this doesn't show the flag pedestal. All right, maybe I gotta tilt it down a little bit more. Waiting for this to catch up. This is interesting. This is an experiment. There we go. So maybe you can't read that, but it says lastflagstanding.com, quantumgrammar.com, piercingdynasty.com. Structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar, performance. We've got more. We've got lighting back here. And we got lighting over here. We've got lighting over there. And so I get a lot of communication. They're in the sky day after day after day for 2 years. Now, this started when I gave the American people a land location for a court of law and then operated in that court of law. That's when the military showed up here in earnest. Black Hawk helicopters, treetop level, multiple times. That's when a six-engine Soviet-era bird buzzed my rooftop that I'm sitting on. What's a six-engine Soviet-era bird doing in the airspace here in Michigan? What's it doing buzzing my roof? Is that proof of something? Yeah, it's proof that a six-engine Soviet-era bird, it is so huge, you park a 747 next to it, it looks like a Cessna. That's how big that bird is. And it buzzed my rooftop. When? About in the same time period that the military was here, 4 or 5 times in about a week's time, when I gave the American people a land location for a court of law. And the sky events have been basically daily for 2 years, and every day is different, vastly, vastly different. And for most of you, they're yawners. And everybody's got a pat answer. Well, are you near a military base? Um, are you, that's commercial air traffic, Ethan. Um, well, the military is fucking with you, Ethan. Yeah, my dad was in the military. He was a helicopter pilot, Ethan. He says they used to just go up and have fun, do what they want to do. They're just fucking with you. Well, yeah, 2 years they've been fucking with me, right? I think that's out the window. Now, some of these comms get extremely sophisticated. Um, and I have talked about that in my videos. There, this is such a frustrating thing for me because um, there's so many reasons why it's frustrating. Um, and I sometimes I have a hard time even trying to talk about it because it's like I feel like I'm beating my head against the wall. Um, Everybody is so MK ultra'd and so fear-based and so toxified. Um, some of the most simplest things are not able to be comprehended. So my information gets dismissed, I think, as crazy. Um, so I have been making recordings of the sky events um, since June 12th. I've got a gallery full of videos and pictures. I have captured some very odd aircraft. We can see the markings. And I I don't know what I'm going to do with these videos. I'm thinking that on a rainy day or a night that I can't sleep, I'm going to start uploading them over to my Telegram channel. But today, no, it's the new day now. Today, this is the 11th, and 11, according to Juan, is a number for discord, chaos. Juan says it's also the number for war. So I think this day, the 11th, is a good day for this calm that you're looking at. It's 1775, burning, and I'm shouting it from the rooftop. The Revolutionary War never ended. Russell refers to July 4, 1776 as the year of the slave, the day of the slaves. Um, so, um, good Lord. So, we have seen some very sophisticated comms over here. I've shown multiple times now where a path gets cleared through the clouds, like a highway cut right through the clouds, where you can see the clear blue sky on the other side. And then a jet flying alongside the trail, the highway that's been made, flying in it. Now yesterday, 7:28 p.m. That's a queue time. 2 and 8's 10, 7, that's 17. 7:28, a highway was cleared in the sky through the clouds, and left a trail. So left a jet trail in the highway. As the winds worked, the trail that the jet was leaving drifted out of the highway, drifted out of that clear spot in the clouds, and you could see the highway. Now, back on. I gotta show this. Ended up being, I think, 6 videos. One because I fat fingered and I slipped over the button and I ended the video unintentionally. So I started another one. So there's 6. I think there's 6. It could be 7. Um, I'm going to put those videos up on Rumble for sure. I might put them up on YouTube. YouTube takes such a long time to upload. It's like, oh, much longer to upload on YouTube. Maybe 3, 4 times as long to get a video to upload over on YouTube. And they'll certainly be on my Telegram channel. And so it's about a 6 or 7 video. If I had video editing and the ability to use it, I'd string these videos together and I'd put some commentary in there, but I don't have that. If I had any way to share screen, I can't figure out StreamYard. I can't figure out OSB. I'm technically challenged. If I could share a screen, I could go live and I could show one video and then another video and another video and I could talk about them, but I don't have that option available to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post those videos on Rumble. I might put them on YouTube. We'll see. And we won't worry about the other 20 or videos for that day. We won't worry about the videos from between June 12th and the now time. Uh, Even though there are some incredible comms that have happened. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to end the stream on Rumble and YouTube. This is the first time I have been live YouTube and Rumble at the same time. Something I figured out here weeks ago and set it up, and now I've actually proved to myself that it can happen. I can be live, but I wish I could turn the camera around. With YouTube, I can switch between the front camera and the back camera on the phone. Uh, if that feature is available on Rumble, I haven't found it, or it's new, or it just doesn't exist. So fortunately, I have two phones, so I can participate watching. It looks a little bit blurry, um, what I'm looking at, but the view on the view from the feed looks clear, but on the phone that I'm watching on, not so clear. So um, I'll catch the replay and see what's going on. But 1775, folks. The Revolutionary War continues to this day, and most of the population of the world is clueless to that fact. Okay, I gotta stand up. I am up on the roof, and I gotta make my way down off the roof without falling. So, oh, there's a roof vent I don't want to trip over. Past that, get down off the ladder. You're going down the ladder with me. All right, we got a full moon tonight. All right. I got some light. So, hello. The feed seems to cut in and out. I don't know why. But at any rate, I'm back. And I'll be bringing some more. I'll be bringing some more content soon. Watch for the videos on the comms that start at 7:28. It's quite an event what happened, and it ends with a very sophisticated comm. The whole thing extremely sophisticated. So I'm gonna autograph out of here and go see how this turned out on YouTube and on Rumble. Whatever.